Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. We are live. I forgot to post the thing in the Discord. I should have done that already. It's okay. I'm back from my break. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Celeste Strawberry Jam. Look, I'm gonna be honest, last episode we started this absolute mess, and I'm trying to remember everything about it, and I'm already remembering, dear Lord, is this sucky. Right. Okay, cool. What? I'm like, I remember relatively what we're doing here. So... Cause, yeah, if I do this... that is the issue, isn't it? That is truly the issue. We go into rainbow mode, and the rainbow mode does not like these. So, I forget what exactly I'm expected to do here, because you can walk around with that, I'm betting. Yeah, so if I go like this... I mean, I can get over here, but then I just grab it again. Yeah, that is really the issue, is getting that to work for me. God, I was remembering struggling reading this level, and I'm starting to remember it now again. Right, you have to go early on it. Okay. God, and it is just that weird level of timing. Why did that one... What? Do I have to somehow evade even touching that to begin with? Like... Huh? Is this like some weird... No, because you can't go back, obviously. So, boom, boom. Yeah, and if I touch that, that just kills it instantaneously. Honestly, what the frick? Because, like, yeah, going through that obviously is a no-go. So, it basically becomes a magically somehow dodge that thing. But you still need it to go up there and then do things anyways that I do not understand, or... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So... That's funny that this actually blockades that. So... Okay. If that's the case, what do we do from here? Is this already a mistake? Yes or no? That is truly the question about this tower, is even being here just a mistake? Because the only way I can see that working is effectively this. So yeah, why is this not good? Because I remember, I mean, it's all of that, basically. I mean, if and only if, you know, I could get in there magically. Okay. So, I do have to remember, the maker of this map does enjoy a good super jump. I mean, I need to also magically, you know, still dodge some things doing that, but I mean, you know, the concept's still there. Ugh. Nah. So, okay. So, boom. No. See, and the problem is like, the only way that I can see to get up to the next one is by hitting this through the other side and grabbing that at the same time. Like, that's the only way I can see you getting up there. Period. If we go through that, then that means that this being here where it is right now is effectively a giant spike. Because if I go through that dream block, period, with this thing on at all, it's just insta death. And if I go through it where I pre-do the dash and then end up on the other side, oh, you know what it is? Okay. Is it a weird thing where it only triggers the effect next time I press X? Or, sorry, next time I press the dash button? Because I'm not gonna lie, that would be hilarious if that's how this thing is coded. And the map maker is straight up asking me to do like a glitch thing, which no, it's not a glitch. Okay. Doing the crazy spam to try and get it to work is not it. Yeah, this one definitely is a doozy. I don't really like this level. I've said already that I think the readability for this level is absolutely... Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get it first try. Oh, and I still had the thing. Yeah, because that makes sense. Okay. I think the readability for this level is actually, like, dog shit. Like, just gonna be blunt about it. I think this is probably, like, the worst level in the pack in terms of gameplay so far. Because it just is incomprehensible in what it wants from you. And I explained that last episode as well, whenever I was doing this. Like, some of this stuff just doesn't make sense without, like, some sort of guide to it. And even then, like, it still doesn't make sense exactly. Like, okay, if I started right here on, like, that one spike area right near the bottom area right now, or arrow right now, I could solve all of this. This I understand what it wants me to do. Basically, like, I would... Well, I mean, there would have to be a platform right there for me, but literally, it's super, into a super, dash up, land on top of there. That clears out the effect there. And then use your new dash to go through, do like a sort of wave dash off of that thing. But before you die, you know, before you die, go and wall jump off of that. And then land over there, repeat, you know, repeat the effect, dash up into there using your dash through that you get, and then something, continue onwards. The problem, what the frick is this? Well, no, and I actually enjoy that too. The problem is that even remotely attempting to figure out some of these is incomprehensible. Like, there's a difference between a puzzle that's well signaled and makes logical sense and a puzzle that doesn't make logical sense. Like, there's bad levels of, like, confusing things here that just don't help and or just seem to be antithetical to what you're doing, like, constantly. And that's my major problem with it, is like, even exploring a route to go somewhere normally just ends up in you dying many times over because, like, you don't understand the exact complexity of what it is, and the readability is the only difficulty. Like, once I understand some of these tricks that it wants me to do, readability just the readability is the only difficulty. It's not like anything is too hard to do in this level, so it feels like it feels more aggravating as a puzzle than it should, is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Like, yeah, I get it. Some people enjoy this, and I enjoy this stuff too, but at the same time, like, some of this just feels absolutely like it's only there to be a red herring, and or doesn't entirely make sense in the way that you want it done. So it's confusing, and that's my only complaint for it, is that, like, it's good, it's just confusing. So, and confusing is bad, and confusing for the sake of confusion is bad in the case of a puzzle. And that is something that I need to, I guess, like, explain a bit better, because, like, yeah, if there are actual red herrings, I would disagree with you. I mean, yeah, fair. It's just, it's weird. I don't get it. Like, some of these I don't get, period, and that's what's rough about it, is I'm just like, what the frick is It also comes down to, like, my understanding of the modded items. Like, for instance, this dash crystal that's right in front of me has no reason why it should send you through on the first time, and then mechanically, you know, not send you through on the second time. Like, I understand now that, like, oh, because it's a dash storage type thing, and your next dash is what actually matters from it, you know, that's what it do. But, yeah, and also, I mean, I've also seen that, like, my solutions to some of the prior ones have actually not used certain parts. So in all honesty, I'm just like, I don't even freaking know. I guess, general hint, because that's where I'm at, because I don't understand the usefulness, is coming here first, like, even remotely part of this. Like, do I need to be over here doing some sort of super, ultra, whatever, you know, over to that mess over there? Because that's my current confusion, is what am I even doing with this? So, boop, boop. Obviously, I dashed way too high. No, you're already dead at this point as far as I know. Okay, so going over there early is death, which means that you need to do something else then. Okay. Okay, does it have to do with the ability to do something like that? Because I don't think it does, because the only angles I can get... Okay, you know, or I can just casually do that. Let's see here. I'm like, I can do the very funny of just escape the map, you know, for the full he who I'd like to go elsewhere, you know. Yeah, give me the general hint, please. I'm actually kind of at the point of more exhaustion from this level because it doesn't read completely clearly to me. So yes, if you're willing to give a general hint, do. Yeah, the thing that I realized that if you could, you know, do this, the problem is it recharges. So, is what you're saying then something along the lines of... I think I see it, but damn, that is annoying. Damn, that is annoying. Okay, I think I see it. If I could only, you know, do the landing. If I could do the landing. Okay, refresh. Messed it up. I don't know why I did that. Okay, and... yeah, that's the other problem I didn't think of, is I'm gonna unintentionally dash into the ground there. Okay, there it is. That's kind of an unsatisfying solution. Okay. I just gotta get used to the next part now. Okay. This is not the funnest of ways to have to do this every single time, but that's it, yeah. Damn it. Okay. And like I said, I already know what to do for the next segment. It's just performing now. So that's the good part is now I just know what to, or now it's just perform. I keep doing that too early because that's set at an awkward amount. Wait a minute. Right, you can't just super that one. Oh, that's a reverse hyper. Okay. That's what that is. It's a reverse dash is what it's after. Okay. Interesting to do that type of chain. I was way too slow with that. Okay. So, boom, boom. I didn't move far enough over. My instinct is to just go, and it's like, wait a minute. No. Don't just go. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. And we go boom, boom. See, it looks like it's right at the peak of your jump. So that one's me just being stupid. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Why did I... Huh? Why did I move... What? Wait? Hey? Why did I hit the roof? Okay, well, this run's already dead. Because I touched that. Right? Like, you can't... Yeah, you can't do that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hold. Hold. This is absolute cheese, but I'm taking it. I am taking the cheese. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? You put a freaking spike there for that exact... Oh. Oh, I had it for a second and I was like, wait a minute, there's cheese. Cheese. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. That was funny. Curse the map maker for knowing exactly what type of cheese exists whenever you... I just didn't even do anything. I'm an idiot. I have been distracted by cheese. Everybody tells me I'm a frog. Nay, I am a mouse today. Oh, that's great. I was too fast. Love that one. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Okay. There's no way to save myself if I touch that thing. Yeah, no, there's no way to save myself. Okay, so I have to put the brakes on, like, as soon as I touch ground, basically, which is not an easy feat. What? I just started climbing for no reason. Love that. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I didn't do the reverse properly, but I almost did. Okay, boom, boom. Almost got that. I just didn't frickin'... I'm lucky right now. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Doable. Doable. I both love and hate that you can do that. Love it because it's Cool when it happens. Hate it because, gosh darn it, just let me do the super jump, please and thank you. I messed that up. I put the brakes on properly, and then proceeded to not do the jump properly. Spent too long lining that up. Okay, boom, boom. See, it's funny that this is the hardest part, basically. If only. If only I could stop being stupid sometimes. I went way too late. I love when I go too fast. I love that once you do the trick, it isn't just a free gimme. And if you can't tell that there's sarcasm there, boy howdy. Oh boy. I'm like, yes, I know timing should be a thing, but it's like, that. It is the aggravating timing of get. I also think the main reason why I did that entirely wrong. The main reason why I don't necessarily like this trick is it involves a massive amount of waiting just for waiting's sake. It is as in all platformers, standing still is one of the most annoying things you can do. I'm sorry that Sonic and other games similar have ruined my inability to stay perfectly still, and gosh darn it. Can we have thought processes today, brain? Can we have a thought process today, game? Okay. Boom. Boom. I'm sorry, did I just wall jump off of that spike? Yep. You know what? That almost worked. That almost worked. Okay. Boom. I went way too fast. Okay. I have a timing that's based off of this thing that I've been using. So if I'm a little bit off on my timing, it just compounds. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Now, can I stop absolutely failing this? That is not easy to time. Because I'm not used to weaving a backwards into an upwards. Oh, thank God. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a frickin' minute. I thought that was it. Oh, it's not a wall jump. It's not a wall dash. It's a wraparound. Okay, that's relatively easy. Just annoying. Gah. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. I did that so wrong. I'm like, I at least want to get through this screen today. God. Okay, so I messed it up. Because I see what it wants. I just gotta do it. Ooh. Okay, that is a little tight on the wrap. Why did I do that? I have no idea. Yeah. Okay, and kaboom, kaboom. Nope. I did that way too quickly because I love that you can do that because that is the very fun thing. I hate that you can do that because that's so fun and so annoying that you can just happily dodge the freaking crystal by moving too quickly. I know that that isn't anything that is the level maker's fault, but god damn it, isn't an annoying mechanic they use. No, I almost got that. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. So, what other options are there here? Because I'm trying to think of if there's another way I should be doing this. So, yeah. I mean, if I go through there, or if I do the jump that I've been doing, that puts me right about where that first wooden beam is, or whatever it is, and then the wraparound dash might be enough, but I'm like, I'm not sure if it is the problem. I just don't see any other way how I would be able to get through that. Yeah, because I mean, that is something that you can do, you know. Not a good way to do it. I think I'm just not performing well enough there, is what it is. Like, I know you can do that. It's just... And I'm getting good at doing all of that part now. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Yeah, it's just like a little too far forward. Bonk. Okay, 1, 2. Nah. Okay. Ugh, that is really tight if I'm trying to do that legitimately. Oh, that was great. I messed that up. I love going too fast. Whoever lets that happen, you're annoying. Okay, and kerboom, kerboom. I just I thought I went too fast again, so I was accepting my death, and then realizing that I might not have needed to accept death. Love that. Love that. I love this. I love this stupid little crystal thingy. Okay, boom. I don't think that's legitimately what I'm supposed to do now that I'm thinking about it. Because there's no way that that launch, like, lines me up right. It just doesn't feel right at all. So if that's not the way I'm supposed to go, you can grab the dream block on the other side to wait if you want to. You mean, yeah, grab it there? I guess. Fair. Oh. Oh, you mean the other side there. Sorry. Sorry. However, that is a thing to state. I can just grab onto that and adjust, you know. Why? Donk. Look, I'm sorry. The concept of waiting in my Celeste game is absolutely terrible. I do not wait. I move at breakneck speeds, and if I die, I die. Oh God. That is truly the way of this game. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so boom. Ooh, okay. That is something I can do. So, boom, boom. Nope. Nope. I messed that up. Okay. Come on, come on. Why? I love that this entire stream, by the way, has just been me right here. Like, nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is my knowledge and my capabilities. I have screwed up royally. Oh, I actually almost got that, though. Good to know that you can save that. Good to know that you can, in fact, save that. Okay, boom. So now... Okay, I forgot whether or not those extended dash, and they do. I don't know why I didn't think they did for a second. You want to know the other option I could do? It's called style on them, John. And I immediately messed it up because I was like, and it goes a little, I was gonna be like, and it goes a little something like this. Oh, I totally should have done it there. I totally should have done it there. Because I did go way too early. Okay, so, boom. Oh my god. Okay, can I just ask, like, am I doing that part correctly? Like, does it really want me to do a turnaround off of the diagonals there? Is that what it legitimately wants from me? Like, is what I have been doing here actually correct? Because I feel like it's not correct, and I'm not sure what else there is to do, technically. Because that's what I'm starting to punch into this thing and being like, what the frick does it want from me here? You dream jumping on the last dream block. Yes. Wait, no, you can't. Can you dream jump out of the bottom? Have I been crazy? I don't think you could dream jump out of the bottom. Oh my god. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been... I did not know that. I did not know that you could do that. I'm sorry. What? You can dream jump out of the bottom? Since when? Since when could you dream jump out of the bottom? I'm sorry, what? Is that used in the main game and I've just forgotten about it because, like, nobody uses that? Good call. I didn't even know about that. What? That is crazy. Yeah, I thought I could too. I'm like, I knew I could make it without a dash. Like, that's the part, I knew that part. I was just like, how the frick do you get over there? Like, I knew I could do that jump without the dash. I just was like, what the frick are they smoking here? That is crazy. What? Wall jumping out the bottom. Okay. Now for the weird one. And I immediately messed it up. Wait a... Oh. Wait a minute. What the frick? Hold the phone now. What the frick is that? So I come out of there. Do I immediately dream... Can you dream jump out of everything? Can you dream jump anything? Have I just been going absolutely insane here? Is my knowledge of dream jumps just that much, just that screwed up? Where I don't know anything about, like, my most favorite mechanic in this game, practically? Oh my gosh, I got a coffee on that! Whoo! I should not have made that. That was an unintentional I did a coffee jump. Well, okay. That will never happen again, by the way. Unintentional coffee jump. Ow. My face. God. I'm assuming it uses a similar trick to this. Seeing as it uses a very similar... Oh. That's why I messed it up last time. This entire screen might as well be called the screen where you wait. This entire screen might as well be called the screen where you wait for things to happen. Yeah, that's insane. That's gotta be modded. Oh my god. That, I took way too long aligning that. I was like, yes, align it. Make sure that it goes perfectly smoothly. Everything must be clean. Alright, there we go. And kaboom, kaboom. There we go. Yeah, there's no way that's in base game. Oh, that doesn't recharge anyway. Wait, no, it does recharge. I literally saw it recharge. I've seen that thing recharge. It recharges. I'm just the idiot. God, that is interesting. Yeah, no. Z-Sorrow, thank you for having called out the straight up, are you dream jumping on the last dream block? Because no, I wasn't. Because under no circumstances would I consider the bottom of the dream block dream jumpable. That just... the insanity there. Okay. Well, I guess we're on this side now. I know that there's no way I could do anything over here, but, you know, it is funny to do this because I accidentally screwed up. This does not look nice at all. Anyways. Whee! I'm surprised it did. Wait. I did it? I did it? Well, wait. 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 Wait, no. No. I was not expecting some unique interaction for me having escaped the tower. I was trying to die. I did it. Yay. Thank you for killing me. Okay, there we go. Boink, boink. The funny thing is I do believe this is like one of the last ones before the finale. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if this is the last set of things before the finale. Okay, so I need to wait for that to do that. Okay, so now I'm trying to see into the future here with what it wants for me. It's something like that. It's something like that, and I need to time it so that as I'm jumping, it gives me the thing. That's what it is. I'm betting that's what it is. Which, that is brutal. But as I said, this is the screen, or this is the part where you wait for everything. Okay, so boom, boom. I messed it up. It's longer. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. And then we go boom, boom. Nope. Almost did it, but way too late on that. Okay. I need to stop just spacing out when I'm trying to do the timing there. Because I'm just leaving it to an internal mental clock there and not like trying to do an action or something to count it out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning I can do 2 dashes and then 2 of those, and that'll line it up perfectly. So. No, I counted it wrong because I was going too quickly. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. On the third one I go. Are you kidding me? I love when my timing is just off because I'm too excited to do the thing. I'm like, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to think of it like I'm gonna go. That right into the face. See, look, I did say entering into the advanced was going to be probably where some of these levels did start taking very long. I just didn't expect this one to be the one that got me. Okay. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Up. Hey chat, he didn't wait for the thing again. Who's gonna realize that I have negative patience? When will he realize he has negative patience? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Why did that one not work? Why did that one not work? Was I just... I was still off on my timings? Fine. 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 I am beating this part of the level, at least this stream. I'm like, I am at about my hour mark, which, you know. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, wait. There we go. I didn't even count it. I just was like, wait a minute. Do that. Okay, let's see this absolute mess here. Dear Lord, I already hate it. What the frick is going on here? Okay, so I'm going to jump to that. I'm going to regret all life decisions. And die. I'm sorry, what? Oh, hang on. Oh boy. Yeah, we did it. Finally. Okay. I think I see that. God, that is not easy, though. That is not an easy thing. Yeah, you can dream jump out of anything. Dear God. Why did I not know that you could dream jump out of top and bottom? Or, no, I think I've known about the top one. I don't know why my brain isn't considering it an option. Well, I almost did that there. Okay. See, that one feels like I'm just missing it, just barely. God. Oh, I needed to do something different there. Yeah. For the intended solution on that last crystal for last room, which you only really... Probably the worst part of the map was what I just did. Fair enough. Oh, wow. Hold on, that's the ending. Holy cow. Okay, we're there. I could do this. I could do this, actually. Okay, I see what it wants me to do. I need to land there. I'll go up and through, and then I will land over there. We evade that in its entirety. And I just go... Wait a minute. No. Hold. Hold the phone. That is negative. Bad. That's a nuh-uh. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god, that is disgusting. It doesn't want me to dream super these. Ugh. I hope it doesn't really want me to dream super these because, I mean, I could. I could. I just didn't even do the wall jump. That's called me being brain dead. That's also called me being brain dead. Hang on. I'm like trying to see something here. I don't think, yeah. Hang on. Okay. Well, I messed up. Yippee! I could have actually done that. I messed that up. This is great. This is wonderful. Yeah. Okay. I know that what I've said is that what I'm trying to do right there is bad, but part of me is hoping something just works it out. And I keep timing that a little bit earlier. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, you can do that. Okay. I didn't know if you could respawn it, but when I saw that it was a respawnable one, I think it's... Woo! Okay. Now, why the frick does it give me that? I messed it up. Yeah. Oh my god. You know what would be absolutely devious? They actually make the heart room, like, difficult instead of just, you know, one of the classic, like, actually, you know, normal way that the Strawberry Jam room, heart rooms are done. Man, would be absolutely terrible if they were to do that to me. God. Oh my god. Look, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to take an overtime run, or an overtime stream today. Because I want to see this room completed. Or this entire area completed. Okay. So... Nope, nope, nope. Not that. Not that. Ugh. Why did I do that? Okay. Boom. I got caught reading chat and I was like, has chat said anything about this final devious jump at all? Other than that, you got this, stat boy, and stop being an idiot. Neither of which was said, by the way. I want it to be known that neither of which has been said. Okay, so... You know what I'm realizing? Do we even get a high enough jump off of a dash jump here? Like, do I actually get a high enough jump for that? I don't get enough speed, because... Yeah, we don't get a high enough jump for that. Hang on. Wait a freaking minute. What the frick? Hold the phone. What? Huh? I'm just timing stuff wrong now. I'm just verily timing things wrong now. Okay, boom, boom. I didn't wait. I'm struggling. I love this. Can I have the patience of, like, a goldfish at least? Actually, I think a goldfish would be pretty patient. They kind of just sit around in the same spot all day. Hyper B-hop. Hyper B-hop. Oh. Durr. Which means there's another timing thing. Yippee. Yeah, good call. Good catch. Good catch. Another trick that I don't use enough, basically. So, okay, so... Well, the reason that I don't want to do a hyper here is because I'm going to go into the floor. Oh my god. Okay, I see it. Okay. God, that's actually stupid. Okay. Okay. I see it. I see it. Okay, that's kind of annoying, actually. So, 1, 2... I got it correct, and then literally... You love timings. I know. Isn't it great? Oh my god. I needed a reminder. Okay, boom, boom. I did it correctly, and then just screwed it up. Nope. Okay, 1. Okay, grab this. Oh, Jesus. I got it, actually, and then I didn't hold it far enough. Are you sure that is a hyper B-hop? You sure that's a hyper bunny? Because that doesn't look like a hyper bunny. Oh, and I almost did it. See, and the funny thing is now that I understand the timing from the last screen, it's like, okay, now I just need to do it again. God. Bad timing. Okay. God, I suck at the B-hops is the problem. Like, B-hop, the hyper B-hops were the one thing in the gym that I was actually like, ah, crap, here we go. Like, it's an easily doable mechanic, I'm just... My brain. Going for the things. So close. Yeah, I know. Like, I've been right there with it. Come on. Okay, there we go. Another. Boom. Woo! I got it. That was just barely. Oh my god, wait. I was joking when I said that. I was joking when I said that. I didn't think they were legitimately... They legitimately went and made... Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's very funny. Oh, that's hilariously funny. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, that's actually freaking stupid. That's so funny. Oh my god, I didn't think they would... legitimately actually make the heart screen slightly difficult. Ooh, okay, that is actually something. See, I keep thinking it's the heart screen. Is it even remotely the heart screen? That is the real question I must ask myself. Okay, boom. What the frick does that one want? Yeah, hang on. I'm like, I kind of think this... What? Am I just doing that wrong? Don't answer that question. I already do know that I am. What? I'm assuming that's just a diagonal. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. I hate this game. I hate this game. I despise this. What the frick? You are a liar and a cheater. You are a liar and a cheater, and I hate you. Oh my freaking god, I hate you. Oh, I despise you. You do not get to do that to me. Oh, that is brutally rude. Oh my god. So wait, why the freak does it give me that as an option there? Because that very clearly... This is just the haha delete yourself button. Oh, okay. Oh my god. God, I hate this thing. Well, I messed that up already. I can tell you that. I think I've already messed it up again. But I also don't know if I have necessarily. Okay, so now the real problem is I messed that up. That's already a death. Okay, let me look this over because I'm kind of trying to just stumble in the solution. So that goes there, I jump up onto there. Those two are basically guaranteed because of that. You can wall jump off of there, which just leaves it sitting there as unstable mess for whenever you come back. I think that this one is just a climb like I was doing. But I think what we do is instead of me trying to jump to there, I try to wall jump off of that up into there, climb up on top, and then try and dash out of that, not through that early. So diagonal dash up, which should land me on top of that middle block right now on the screen. From there, I should be able to land for a second, obviously. Use the backside of that as a jump through. Hello. Then use the unstable block right there as a diagonal dash upwards. Jump through that at the same time. Wait, where the... Oh, that is devious. Oh, that is absolutely devious. Okay, actually, though, what the fuck? Okay, actually, though, what the fuck? I'm sorry, you want me to what? You want me to what now? Is this some big fucking troll? Hang on. This is how you solve the puzzle. Shut the frick up, Madeline. I know. Let me just be an idiot for a moment here. I need to see something. Oh, this one's a soft lock, actually. Wow, that's actually a soft lock. Yes, I know this isn't how you solve the puzzle. Let me be an idiot for a minute just because I want to see if it is how you solve the puzzle, okay? I am insane. Let me be insane. Okay. So, I somehow have to get this thing all the way up there. This does not sound reasonable. Genuinely sounds like the most unreasonable thing I've ever considered. What the actual frick? So I have to go through all of that just to get this thing up. And then I need to somehow get all the way back down. And then somehow not dash once to get it all the way back up. What? Huh? I do not understand this. Okay, so boom. Like, I've already failed. Like, I've already failed, and I can tell it. I already messed that up because I did that incorrectly. God. I hate so much hatred right now. I have immense hatred for absolutely trolling me like that. Okay, and I keep messing that up because I'm not doing a climb properly. God. Why am I not just diagonaling? Just do a diagonal. That's not what I meant to do. God, I am an idiot. I need to both do and do not jump on that last one. I'm dumb. I am stupid. Okay, come on. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. Now it's open. Now for the next issue. How the frick do I get back here? Yippee. Like, you can at least stand here, which is nice. The problem. What the frick do I do beyond this? Okay, so obviously I'm at a, like, very bad point right now because of how everything's set up. My brain is, like, not turned on enough for this right now. Okay, so that block is useless. So everything involved with that is at least fine. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm like, there's no way to go in here. Alright, chat. What the frick do I make out of this? Because very clearly, this is an absolute mess of a level right here. So that one's almost entirely unusable. I mean, you can use its side, which is the important part. God. This just... So, I'm assuming this spot right here is bad to the touch. Like, if I touch this at all going in here, it's just negative. So that's obviously not correct. No, I mean, it's the only way. Yeah, I do know that I need to do one trip with and one trip without. That I get, but it's the trip without that I need to figure out first, obviously, because the trip without is... Can't dash during the second one or I lose the crystal, exactly. So there's gotta be a way to climb up this thing without dashing to begin with. Which is the real question mark. Okay, so that obviously needs to be dropped. Like, that needs to be dropped. Oh, as my frames suddenly disappear for a minute. I apologize. My frames just crashed. Don't know why. Like, stream's doing fine. It should be fine. There it is. Stream's back. Okay, good. Yeah, I know. If I make the right things fall and or disappear, it goes. So, this one right here, I'm assuming is my first stepping stone. That needs to not be touched somehow. Yeah, because that goes all the way to the bottom. That goes all the way to the bottom. That can land there and work as a wall between these two. Hang on. You know, something I'm being an idiot for and not remembering, and this is going to make or break my answer here. The spikes don't show up when I do that. That's called me being an idiot. That would... I'm an idiot. At least I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't show up on your way out. Okay. They don't show up on your way out, so I can dash through the bottom of that one. Why I didn't know that, I don't know. Or why my brain didn't even remotely consider that, I don't know. I'm assuming it also means they don't fall if you dash through them. Which does make me want to consider taking that route. I just have to be good and align myself pretty well. Problem then becomes, where do I go after I stand up there, because that's the real problem. And also, how do I get up there, but I'm assuming I'm getting up there through using that block. And then the next issue then becomes, okay, what am I doing with this thing, and how am I getting that out of there, which innately becomes the problem of a lot of things. But I'm assuming I can jump, or I can go through that. God, I have to be perfectly aligned on that thing, I guess. Yeah, this one sucks. This just sucks. This is definitely it's a see the thing type puzzle, which I have always said are the types of puzzles I suck at. But it's a cool puzzle. I will give it that. Okay, so starting wise, I don't think it's possible to not use that. Am I correct that there is no way to start without using that? I'm not entirely sure. But I'm 90% sure. In fact, I'm 100% sure, because I don't think there's a way to stand up there. Okay. That does not have a spike wall on it, meaning, I guess the second time around I'm needing to climb up that. So that is good to be used the first time around, or on the return journey back down. Have you tried going right first? That's literally what I was just trying to think. Yeah, I think we can make it up there, maybe. Wait a minute. Almost did that. Almost did that, but failed it. Okay, cool. I've done that. Now what do I do with that? Because that sets that up. As I fail that because I forget you're not trying to jump it. Oh, when I land there, it gets rid of those. Okay. I should have dashed into this, not landed on it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm like, I think I see it. God, that is an annoying setup to do because I'm like trying to align myself. But I don't know if I need to align myself. Okay, boom. I'm messing that up. Okay, boom. Boom. Why did I... My brain just wasn't on. My brain just wasn't on. Wow. I love... dash down there. Okay. I don't think I needed to do that. Yeah. I'm probably most definitely doing this wrong. Especially if I do something like that. At this rate, I'm just trying to see what happens if I get this. Okay, so then I get to dash through that as my finale there. I'm assuming I want to stay on the... Yeah, okay. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I don't have a dash. Okay. Sorry, my visualization is not working. Okay, so I should be able to stand here. Cool. Now I'm assuming I just go... Hang on. There's no way you make... I need to remember I can go through walls with this thing. And it's also got a refresh on it. No, wait, no, that's not happening. So that needs to go down, meaning I am using the other thing over there somehow. I am using that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Wait. I'm like, wait a minute. Right. Okay, cool. I'm like, I don't think I need to send that down, but I want to. Yeah. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm an idiot. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5. Everybody watches. I failed to go through dream block number 6. Because that's what I do. Okay, do I need that to go down? That is the question that I must ask myself here. Does that need to go down? Yes. I believe so. I don't think there's a way I can jump to that now, though. Also, that did just kill it. Never mind. That is obviously not the solution now because there's no way to get up there. Okay. Yeah, not without dashing. Not without dashing. Okay, so part of me is thinking I'm messing up by not saving this thing. The problem is the only way that I can see to use this thing is by dashing through it at some point. And therefore, I don't know how to use it. I mean, yes, obviously you can, but I meant in the situation I was in. I don't think I could get through that without dashing. God, okay. Just jump from the top of the leftmost block after it falls now. Jump from there up to there? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The problem is getting over there without dashing in the first place. And I messed that up. Good job, me. I'm an idiot. I didn't go in and wall jump. Do that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, because that's the jump I'm worried about. You know, here's the other thing. Maybe I'm going about this wrong in assuming that I need to clear that one. Well, no, I need to clear that one because there's no way to get in. Well, I was not trying to do that, but... Okay, that is possible without dash, then. I just need to be careful not to do that. Okay. So then, yeah. Alright, cool. So I can get there. You can totally do that jump. Okay, you can save that, but is there a reason to save that? No, I don't believe so. There is no reason to save that block other than to drop it. Oh, wait, no, there is. There totally is. That's what... Okay. 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 I see. Okay, save that block. Okay. Go here. Awesome. Cool. So now let me just check. So we're going to dash up to there. Keep the same thing. I'm going to jump, land, climb up, jump, and land. Jump, hopefully land up there. Jump onto the top of there. And now we're in another pickle. What? Huh? So that block can't go down, period. God, okay. That block can't go down, period, but it's the only way I'm climbing up there. What? Huh? Yeah, because it's jump, climb. I don't even think you can make that, though. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, you can. You can make this. Okay, then what? Then what is now the issue? I don't see how you path this, actually. Because I need this to get up here. But I also need it right there. How? I'm assuming this is I used a block I wasn't supposed to. So, alright, that's fine. We used something I wasn't supposed to. Is that one not supposed to fall all the way over? Or all the way down, probably. Okay, let me see something. Can that land? That can land on there. Okay, so that goes there. We land there. Oh dear God, that is... Okay, I see the new route. I see the new route. Okay. So we preserve this. I'm an idiot, but that is still correct. We use this block as our stepping stone. No, I can't. I have to dash through the bottom of this block. Okay. Okay, boom. Oh, that is not an easy one to do. Okay. Nope. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That needs to stay, not be used. I'm an idiot. And I also need to land on the bottom of that. Somehow. So, boom. 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 Oh, God. That is not an easy trick to try and do. But we can use all sides of that block. Oop. Okay. Hang on. So, boop. Okay. I already messed up by standing here. I need to somehow get over this block. Yeah, because that's the final foothold. This is the foothold where I go here and then here. And then I jump and then do the dash. Okay. So, is there a way to dash through that? Can I dash through? No. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, over... Climb it... I have to do some insane jumps if that's the case. Yeah, and I can't use that side because that side's how I get on top of there. So that one stays, that one stays. All of those blocks except for that top one need to stay. That one, that's needed to be a wall climb. I was like, wait a minute, what's that needed for then? Yeah, so that one falls. That one falls. That one falls. That one stays. Okay. God. Alrighty. So, I go up, I go over there. I go boom, I go boom. And then go boom. Jump. Try to land up as high as I can. This is not... That is needed. Never mind. I have to somehow jump over that thing is the problem. Okay, boom. Boom. Yep, no. That's bad. Because I'm realizing I also need that other side of that block. I think. Yeah, I totally do need the side of that block. Okay. So how do I do that, then? There's no way that it's one of those. Oh my god, it is. It's a weird short hop. Okay, that's gross. Ah, that's gross. That's nasty. That is gross and nasty, and I hate that. We are approaching a time where I do need to call it a stream soon, like guaranteed. Because I am almost out of time, actually, for the episode here, but this is... Ugh, that's no. I don't like this. Yeah, that just seems so... yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't seem like it's working consistently. I just didn't grab enough there. Ugh, yeah. I don't like ye. Me no like ye. Okay, fine then. If that's the case, then I need that to work with me. So I can't just go through it. I can wall bounce off of that. That's fine. The problem then becomes I have to do the D side level dash, which my brain, for some odd reason, just does not want to do. Well, actually, no, you can't wall bounce off of that because then you don't have a dash. Durr. You dingus. Wrong. Damn, I really do need to do what I'm doing over there, don't I? That is gross and disgusting and... does not feel like intended at all because of the way that that is. Like, it just feels like it's... eh. No, I do. Hang on. Yeah, and even getting it to be consistent is really hard. Okay, so, no. Boom. Boom. I need that, but, you know, like, what can I do about it? So, do I need to be able to land there? Yes. God. Okay, so... God. Jeez, why? Okay, so land there, go up, go around, do. Question mark what we're doing with that block. But that block needs to stay. meaning I can only use that block for it. Meaning, furthermore, that there is some weird way that block is needed to be used on the climb. That spike wall right there is needed to be used on the climb. That spike is needed to be used on the climb. That one is the only odd one out. The problem is I don't know how to get that to be usable. Other than, wait a minute, I'm doing this the hard way. It's another one of those, and I'm just being an idiot. Okay, cool. Stop climbing all the way up, please. Okay, now what do I do with this? Because, yeah, that's correct. Great. The problem... Where do I refresh my Oh my god. That's what that side is used for. Okay. Oh my god, that is devious. Okay. Okay, I see it now. We don't go over there just yet. We go up. I do the dash up. I grab that. Or no. No, I can't do that. No, I can do that then, because we've already determined that there is a way to land on the side of that instead of go all the way through. Oh my god, yes it is. Okay, boom, boom. I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom. I need to dash up again there. I need to somehow get good at doing that grab. Okay, boom. I hate that spike. Okay, boom. 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 Death. Because I did that wrong. Think you're almost there, yeah. Boom. 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 Okay. Now, we go boom, boom. I need to check something real quick. This is more of a me checking a rule of success. Okay. I can land on top of that and still climb this part. Got it. Cool. That's what I needed to check there. I didn't land on top of that. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. I need to do a dash sideways. Okay, boom. 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 Do this. And then boom. Don't even need to worry about it. Okay, there we go. Now, everything should be set up, it's just performing. It is just performing. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Holy cow! Do not be a fake. Wait, no. No. Game. Game. No. Don't do this to me. Did I soft lock myself? Did I somehow soft lock myself because I didn't go for it? No. Okay, thank God. I was like, ah. Holy cow. 4.5 hours. Ah. Oh my God, that was painful. Holy ow. Holy ow. God, that hurt. Yeah, no, God. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Here, let's find where the next one's gonna be, because, yeah, this is the dev team. Thanks to all of them. Yep. I've did. Where have I been? Have I been here? Friggin' that one's the biggest. You know, it shows whenever the difference between it and any other ones is almost triple to, like, quadruple the death total of some of the other hard ones I've done. Okay, this is in its own area, so we are in a new spot. Oh my God, I just want to go see and find where another one is. Alright. We will do this one next time. Toggle Theory by Citria. That'll be what we do next time. Thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ, this is insanity. I am so tired of